Hey guys, welcome to the Fight Age channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I really want to get 10,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. It's so close, thanks for supporting me guys. Former coach of former world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua Robert Garcia believes that the British boxer should not be reproached for his cautious performance in the fight against Jermaine Franklin. A lot of people called me, "Did you watch Anthony Joshua's fight? He fought scared. You could see the fear in his eyes. He would jab and step back, throw out a combination and start knitting the opponent. But such a big fighter should fight like this. No one is saying that Tyson Fury is doing the same. He throws a punch and then grabs you. Throws and grabs. Pushes. Big guys like that have to fight that way." So people criticize Joshua for what all heavyweights of these sides do, Garcia said. As you heard, the promoter of former world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua assured that until the end of his career, his words will share the ring with the owner of the temporary WBO title, Ruiz. Anthony Joshua has been very clear about the fights he wants to have, and Ruiz is on that list. He has sparred thousands of rounds with Ruiz. They grew up, studied this sport and competed in the amateur system. This is a very good fight. I think there is no reason why it should not take place. It seems to me that there are 8 fights left in AJ's career. I give 100% that Ruiz will find a place there. Will this fight take place in the summer? I don't know. We are not putting this fight before the fight with Dillian Whyte, because Dillian is part of our team and we can organize this confrontation quickly enough. But we don't rule out the fight with Ruiz. I'm sure that it will take place throughout Joshua's career, Hearn said. And Hearn said that his words could fight Dillian Whyte or Otto Wallin in the next fight. The promoter explained why the option of a fight with Whyte is more realistic. If we manage to make a deal with Dillian Whyte, then it will be a good option for both guys. The reason I like this option is because Joshua looks better and more effective in a fight with bigger guys, tall heavyweights. That's why Jermaine Franklin turned out to be a bad opponent for him. So I like this option with Otto Wallin only because he had a good fight with Tyson Fury. The problem is that Otto is left-handed. He's working with a new coach, and in the stage, the last thing Derek James wants is a big fight with left-handed fight. Because right now Anthony is not going to fight another lefty if we talk about fighters like Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. So why fight a lefty now, said Hearn. Bob Arum, the head of the top-ranked promotion company, doesn't believe that his colleague Eddie Hearn will allow his main star Anthony Joshua to fight against Tyson Fury. Arum criticized Joshua's performance in the fight against Jermaine Franklin and expresses confidence that after such a performance, AJ's team would not dare to bring him together with Fury. Yes, it's a great fight for Tyson Fury, but I don't think Eddie Hearn will let Joshua into the ring with him, because Anthony looked terrible in this last fight. He looks like a fighter who absolutely lacks confidence. Therefore, I don't know if this fight will ever take place, Arum said. Robert Garcia, the former coach of former world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua, commented on the performance of the Briton in his last fight with American Jermaine Franklin. According to Garcia, from what he saw, AJ needs to hold at least 3 more intermediate matches to establish contact with his new coach Derek James. It's hard to come back to a role after 2 defeats. There will always be some self-doubt, and it's good that he won. They picked the right opponent to bring Anthony back to victory. This is especially important because Joshua has started working with a new coach. This is good, but AJ needs to hold 3 more such fights in order to establish full contact with his coach. After that, he will gain confidence and go on a winning streak, Garcia said. The famous British boxer Tony Bellew believes that winning a rematch with Dillian Whyte will not help Anthony Joshua improve his reputation, unless he can quickly deal with his long-time antagonist. I don't see why Joshua wouldn't fight with Whyte. I think this is a big and principal home fight. But I won't lie, I think Joshua will be in a losing position in this fight. He won't win anything unless he takes down Whyte in 2 rounds. And this is very difficult to do because Whyte will cause problems to anyone except Tyson Fury. If Joshua agrees to fight Dillian now, then he will need to give a brutal and ruthless performance to show himself in all his glory, Bellew said. Undefeated British heavyweight Fabio Wardley said that former United World Champion Anthony Joshua should have a rematch with Dillian Whyte in the next fight. As for me, the most obvious fight for Joshua is a fight with Dillian Whyte, and I have my own reasons why I would like to see him. I think it makes the most sense. Both of them returned after defeating Jermaine Franklin. Both of these victories were not particularly remarkable. Naturally, they both want to be among the top 2-4 heavyweight fighters. I think in order to achieve this, they need to decide which of the two of them will move forward, Wardley said. As I heard, the promoter of former world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua shared his world's plan for the next few fights. According to Hearn, Anthony will return to the ring in July and fight with an opponent of the level of his past opponent, American Jermaine Franklin. After that, Joshua will arrange a race with the leaders of his division, with the likes of Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder and Ruiz. Our next move will be this, a fight in July with a rival of the level of Jermaine Franklin. I don't know how you feel about this, but this is what Joshua needs. Anthony's entire career was built on mandatory fights and duels that fans wanted. Now let's do everything right, and after that we will arrange a race in which Wilder, Fury, Ruiz and others will participate, Hearn said. American heavyweight Michael Coffey shared his opinion about where his compatriot Deontay Wilder draws his phenomenal power from. Coffey, who helped the bronze bomber prepare for a rematch with Jermaine Steven, both fights with Luis Ortiz after the first fight with Tyson Fury, believed that the secret of Wilder's power lies in the constitution of his body. We sparred in 18-ounce gloves. I always say it's a heavyweight, so everyone has strength here. But I think what makes Wilder unique is that he has the same power. Having a smaller frame, he has the build of a cruiser, but he hits like a big heavyweight. I think he stands out because of that. Wilder hits hard because he is trying to punch you with every punch. He fell because he is invested in the punch, Coffey said. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Boxer Anthony Joshua psychologically broke down after the first fight with Andy Ruiz and has already come to terms with it, and the actions of the Briton in a duel with American Jermaine Franklin were disappointing. This opinion was shared by the former WBC champion and the first heavyweight, Grigori Drost. On Saturday in London, Joshua defeated Franklin by unanimous decision. Former WBA, IBF and WBO heavyweight champion Joshua lost to Andy Ruiz in June 2019 and suffered the first defeat of his career. Joshua was not impressed. He had an absolutely boring fight. I kept watching and waiting for Joshua to start showing normal aggression, but I didn't see anything like that. I had the impression that after the fight with Ruiz, Joshua experienced some kind of internal super stress, from which he still cannot get out. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.